The rich tapestry of human life is sewn together with threads of emotion. From the highest peaks of joy to the deepest valleys of despair, every emotional experience shapes our narrative. But the key to a harmonious life lies in mastering these emotions. My friends, today, let us journey together on a path of self-discovery and delve into Stoic philosophy to better understand and master our emotions. In the ancient landscapes of Greece and Rome, Stoic philosophers charted the course of human understanding, piercing the veil of reality to unearth wisdom in simplicity and tranquility. This wisdom was encapsulated in 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each virtue, a guiding star in the vast cosmos of human experience, directing the traveler towards a harmonious existence. The Stoic way, far from being a journey devoid of emotions, is a voyage through them, learning their rhythms, their ebbs and flows. It is an exploration of the human condition and a navigation of the great sea of life with poise and harmony. This Stoic compass, despite being centuries old, remains an invaluable guide, even amidst the tumult of our frenetic modern existence. A misconception hangs in the air, a misjudged cloud that paints the Stoic as unfeeling or indifferent. Yet this could not be further from the truth. Stoicism does not stifle the heart. Rather, it cultivates an intimate understanding of its rhythms. Stoics are not void of emotions. They are connoisseurs, experiencing them in their full intensity, yet never enslaved by their grip. They do not escape the storm, but learn to dance in the rain. Stoicism is a philosophy of personal responsibility, a realization that while the world may toss and turn around us, we stand firmly at the helm of our reactions, our judgments, our perceptions. The external events, the rolling waves of circumstance, are beyond our control, but we shape our experience through the lens with which we view these events. Our perceptions are the architect of our emotions. We all share in this human experience. We've all faced moments where the heat of anger threatens to scorch our rational mind, or where the icy grip of fear paralyzes our will to act. These moments, although universally human, do not define us, not if we follow the Stoic path. The Stoics gift us a shield, a mental armament against these overpowering emotions. They propose a method, a way of quenching the fire of anger, of breaking the icy chains of fear, reframing our perceptions. For it is not the raw emotion that has the power to disturb us, but rather our perception of that emotion. We feel not the world, but our constructed reality of it. Thus, it is within our power to reconstruct, to change the lens, to recalibrate our understanding. By altering our perception, we change the color, the texture, the intensity of our emotions. Anger, a seething volcano, destructive and uncontrolled, can be tamed. Fear, a paralyzing frost, numbing and stifling, can be melted. How? Through the reframing of perceptions, an act of mental alchemy where we transmute base emotions into something more valuable, more constructive. Our thoughts are the crucible within which we effect this transformation. Imagine the power of this, to transform your emotional landscape, to wield the elements of your inner world with the steady hand of understanding. Imagine seeing anger not as a wild, indiscriminate fire, but as a hearth warming your resolve, stoking your determination. Imagine seeing fear not as a freezing blizzard, but as a cool dew gently nudging you towards caution, a beacon guiding your way to safety. This is the power of Stoicism. It teaches us that the key to emotional mastery is not suppression, not avoidance, but rather understanding, acceptance, and transformation. It offers us not a map, but a compass, a tool to navigate the rich, diverse landscape of human emotions with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Now, picture a canvas, the colors, textures, and patterns all representing different emotions. At times, the canvas might be washed with hues of fiery reds. Other times, it might be blanketed in frosty blues. But as a Stoic, you are the painter. You possess the palette and the brush. You are free to alter the canvas as you see fit, to change the intensity of colors, to add depth, to blend, to highlight. You are free to transform your canvas into a masterpiece of balanced emotions, a testament to your ability to navigate the waves of life with grace and wisdom. Take a moment to ponder this. What is fear but an assumption of future harm? What is anger but a misguided belief in a past injustice? By shifting our perception, by understanding that past and future are not in our control, we can release ourselves from these emotional shackles. It is here, in this present moment, where we hold the reins. When fear strikes, we often imagine the worst. But what if instead we choose to see the situation as a challenge, an opportunity to grow? This shift in perception transforms fear into courage. Similarly, anger can be a constricting emotion. It narrows our perspective, blinds us to reason. But by acknowledging that everyone acts according to their perception of right, we can douse the flames of anger, turning it into understanding, even compassion. The path of the Stoic is not one of emotionless stoicism. Instead, it is a journey of emotional awareness and control. It is about cultivating tranquility in the face of turmoil. Stoics find serenity not in the absence of negative emotions, but in the mastery of them. Think of your emotions as the weather. There are sunny days and there are stormy days. But just as we cannot control the weather, we cannot control the emotional climate within us. Yet we can choose how to respond to it. Take Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who was born a slave. Despite enduring unimaginable hardships, he believed that the key to a tranquil life was in realizing that some things are in our control and others are not. We can't control the weather, but we can choose to carry an umbrella. Similarly, we can't control what others say or do, but we can control our responses. When you understand this, you start to see emotions for what they are, not commandments to be obeyed, but advisors to be listened to. Each emotion offers insight into our mental state, our values, and our judgments. And like any advice, it can be accepted, rejected, or modified. The Stoics left us with a wealth of wisdom. But there is one more concept I'd like you to consider. The Stoics believed in the idea of amor fati, or love of fate. They believed that every event in life is an opportunity to practice virtue. The highs, the lows, the victories, the defeats. Each moment is an opportunity for growth, a chance to become better, more virtuous individuals. So embrace the full spectrum of your emotions, for they too are part of this grand tapestry we call life. Mastering our emotions is a profound endeavor that goes beyond simply eliminating or suppressing them. It involves a comprehensive process of understanding, learning from, and harnessing our emotions in a way that aligns with virtuous actions and principles. Rather than being overwhelmed by our emotions, we can choose to approach them with mindfulness and introspection, recognizing them as transient ripples in the vast pond of consciousness. The Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights into this journey of emotional mastery. By applying the teachings of Stoicism, we can cultivate a state of tranquility and wisdom that enables us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Stoicism emphasizes the cultivation of reason and rationality as a means to govern our emotions, allowing us to respond to situations in a thoughtful and deliberate manner. When we embrace the Stoic way, we acknowledge that we possess the inherent capacity to be the masters of our emotions. This realization empowers us to utilize the energy inherent in our emotions and channel it towards a purposeful life. Instead of being driven by impulsive reactions or being swayed by external circumstances, we can consciously direct our emotions towards actions that align with our values and aspirations. The Stoic path encourages us to embrace the power we have over our emotions. It invites us to develop a deep understanding of ourselves and our emotional patterns, enabling us to respond with wisdom and clarity rather than being at the mercy of our fluctuating feelings. By cultivating this awareness, we can tap into the transformative potential that lies within us and ultimately embark on a journey of personal growth and self-improvement. Mastering our emotions is not merely a pursuit of living a better life. It is an ongoing process of becoming the best version of ourselves. By honing our emotional intelligence and practicing the Stoic principles, we develop resilience, fortitude, and inner strength. We learn to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity, finding solace in the knowledge that our emotional landscape need not dictate our actions or define our character. In essence, the wisdom of the Stoics beckons us to embark on a lifelong journey of self-mastery. It encourages us to recognize that our emotions are not enemies to be eradicated, but rather valuable guides and teachers. By embracing this perspective, we can cultivate emotional balance, lead a purposeful life, and ultimately, embark on a profound transformation that shapes us into the best version of ourselves. So let us embrace the power within us, follow the path of the Stoics, and embark on this journey of mastering our emotions to become a better, wiser, and more fulfilled individual.